Hello, and welcome to the Hardison and Cochran podcast. In today's episode, North Carolina Workers' Compensation Board-Certified Specialist Attorney Ben Cochran explores 3 different situations in workers' comp claims that may alert you that it may be time to contact a lawyer. Now, here's Ben Cochran.
One of the most commonly asked questions when I talk to folks that have called in is, how do I know when I need a lawyer? I tell folks red flags is what you're looking for. Now, what are those red flags? Well, the first one is the insurance company has received my claim. I've filed it. I know my employer's reported it. The Industrial Commission has my information, but I haven't heard anything, and it's been 2 months. So if you filed your claim and you have repeatedly contacted the insurance company and gone through your HR, and yet you still have not been contacted by the insurance company, that is a red flag. And unfortunately, it is a very, very common scenario. The longer it takes for you to get things moving in your workers' compensation claim, the more advantageous it is to the insurance company to put up walls and defenses against your claim. So that's a red flag. If you got a red flag, you need to contact someone for help. A second red flag is that, let's say the insurance company is providing the benefits. They are authorizing treatment until a point. Commonly what I see is that the claim is filed. The claimant is then referred to an urgent care. Once an urgent care has exhausted the means that they have, they've gone through physical therapy, they've taken their x-rays, they will oftentimes recommend an MRI and refer to an ortho. That is level 2 to where I commonly see red flags. The insurance company fails to authorize the MRI in a timely manner. They fail to make the ortho appointment in a timely manner. If they are not doing that in a timely manner, that is a red flag. These are significant diagnostic tools that help to discover the nature and extent of your injury, and failing to do those in a timely manner inhibits your medical treatment and ultimately inhibits your recovery. So that's a red flag. If that is happening, you need to contact someone. The third red flag is what I tell folks is when they are injured and the insurance company provides all the benefits that they are required to provide. So if someone is hurt at work, they are referred to medical treatment. Medical treatment is provided. The insurance company authorizes everything that's been recommended. The person is out of work. They're receiving benefits. They reach maximum medical improvement. And unfortunately, they have permanent restrictions that does not allow them to go back to their employer. At that point in time, there becomes a conflict of interest between the two parties. The claim becomes controversial. The reason why I say that is because up until that point, both sides had the same goal and ambition in the workers' comp claim, to get the injured employee back to work. So the insurance company provided the lost time benefits that they were having to. They provided the medical treatment in order to get the individual back to work. But unfortunately, the injury was so severe that the person couldn't go back to doing their job. And the employer doesn't have another job that's within their restrictions. At that point in time, there is a divergence between the two parties, because the law says that workers' comp has got to continue to keep providing those benefits to the injured employer until they return back to work. So that is an unknown, unspecified period of time. No one knows how long it's going to take, what type of efforts are going to be necessary to get the person back to work. The injured employee, they need as much time as they can until they can get back to work, whether it be on their own initiative or through vocational rehabilitation. But it's an unspecified time. The insurance company, however, looks at this and says, we are paying ongoing benefits and we need to find a way to stop those. What's the best way to do that? Well, they have different options. They can, as I said, get the person back to work. They can try and negotiate a settlement. Or number 3 is they can do what's legally within their means to try and suspend or terminate the benefits of the injured employee. Either way, those two interests of me being able, as an injured employee, to obtain the benefits I need to get back to work, and the opposing party trying to terminate the benefits as quickly as possible, those are in conflict with each other. That's another red flag. You need to contact someone and speak with them, an attorney, to tell you how to maximize your best interest, because these are benefits that you're going to need to protect your household, your family, and to help you get back to work.
We'd like to thank you for listening to the Hardison and Cochran Attorneys at Law podcast. If you would like a free consultation about you or a loved one's legal situation, please go to lawyernc.com. For a full list of episodes, please visit lawyernc.com/podcast.
Listening to this podcast does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and Hardison and Cochran. Hardison and Cochran does not accept new clients until obtaining a signed agreement. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be intended or taken as legal advice. If you have a legal matter, contact a licensed attorney in your state about your specific set of circumstances.